Up, everyone. Welcome back to your favorite game that I've ever played on stream. Anyway, so they have released the third part of Palace 3 as far as like story goes. Train games. Nice. But yeah, the third part of the story is currently up. So anyway, we'll do a quick catch up because I've been playing a decent amount off stream, still logging in daily and whatnot. Let's see, Makoto doing pretty good. I've kind of continued using her as like my primary damage for majority of stuff. She's a higher rating because of the awareness bonus, but she's there. Haru put a decent amount of work in her. She's doing fantastic as a sweeper, clearing stuff. Cord, not too bad. It's kind of generic setup. We got Ren is yelling. Ren, this guy, sure, girl. She's doing good. Both of them together, Joker and Yowling, are both doing pretty decent. We got the twins, which I think was on my last time streaming. Actually, what's new since the last stream? It's just this one, right? Where is she? Somewhere in this mess. This one. She was one of the. She's the current banner, I think. One of the current banners, but we ended up pulling her. Yeah. Yowler is the current banner, but I guess she's going to the standard, so I'm not too concerned with pulling. I'm pretty sure this is also going to standard, and she's already on standard. So majority of the ones I'm missing will be going to standard, outside of Yusuke, Kira, and Yui. So they're doing a decent job of pulling stuff. Our standard summons are actually building up quite a bit too. We have 262 of them. Not bad though, not bad. I don't know at what point I'm actually just going to cave and summon them. I don't know how long it takes. I guess the general internet consensus is 6 months after they're added to the game, they get moved to standard. So, who knows? At that point, they're not really needed anymore, or they're not really, like, useful. But, you know, is what it is. Damn, nothing good. Good enough. Yeah, I guess we'll just jump right into the strong button, into the story. Get caught back up with all of it. Go to bed. Bed. Oh yeah, Akihabara was just added with the most recent stuff as well. I did a lot of the events and all that off stream. Most of those are cleared out. Right. Start by reviewing the situation, as it's been several months since the last update. Next target is the so-called educational consultant Kei Akashi. We're going after his treasure, yeah? Correct. What's more, Akashi's palace has become a hybrid with Kumi Katayama's. Like a parasite sucking out every last one of Katayama's desires. How disgusting. But fortunately, we were able to free Katayama's shadow from the palace, which is now reunited with her true self. Indeed so. As we didn't steal Katayama's treasure, it isn't true change of heart, but nevertheless, this ought to protect her desires from any further distortion or exploitation from Akashi. Still worried about Katayama. They haven't lifted her suspension, and I haven't seen her around school at all. Yeah, also, just left Miss Katayama's treasure back in the palace. It's not going to just randomly disappear, right? I don't think so. Typically, treasures only materialize for a day or so following the dispatch of a calling card. But it was Katayama's own wish for us to take her treasure and change her heart. I would speculate that as long as she upholds that desire deep within her, the treasure will remain materialized. I see. I guess her shadow did urge us to take it. We should count ourselves lucky it's still visible, but there's no way we can actually get to it now. Without Katayama's shadow, Akashi has lost his power source. But that also means that the power plant storing Katayama's treasure is shut down, preventing us from gaining entry. Despite our exhaustive search of the area, there was no sign of Akashi's treasure. I have reason to speculate its location lies beyond the power plant, so we'll still need to reopen it somehow. The power plant can't be accessed unless Akashi gets his hand on a new power source. Isn't that right, Luffle? Yes, but... Hey, that'd mean another innocent person has to be turned into a damn battery like Katayama, right? No more sacrifices. I agree. So I've been thinking, there is a way to avoid sacrificing someone altogether. All we actually need to do is make Akashi believe he has a new power source. What do you mean? As long as Akashi is convinced this person is under his thumb, it should work, even if they're not. Not sure I get it, but your plan is to trick Akashi, but how? And who are we gonna make think he's controlling him? Me. Huh? What, as in you? Is that what me means? You intend to act as a decoy. We don't want anyone else getting wrapped up in this, so I see it as our only option. It's too dangerous. I don't want to do it, though. Appreciate your concern, but I'm the best fit for the role in the group. Akashi currently believes I'm on his side, so if I start moving against him, he'll most likely come after me in an attempt to regain a hold on me. But Rico, you can't. There's no way we're gonna serve you up on a silver platter to that guy. No worry, Modaha. Won't actually end up as his power source. I just need to convince him that he has me dancing in the palm of his hand. It's easy to say, but Akashi's a cunning man. How do you intend to deceive him? It's true, Akashi, no stranger to deception. After all the people he's hoodwinked as a consultant. So if we want our plan to be completely airtight, I'll need a bit more time before I can give you a full rundown. Better not be throwing yourself into danger alone, okay? Don't worry, I won't. I'm done with taking on everything alone and lying to myself. When I need help, I'll be sure to call on you all. In fact, I hope you're all prepared to immediately be put to work when the time arises. Trust ya. Thanks. Boom! While I still have some concerns, Rico is the advisor here, so I place my trust in her judgment. Don't you dare overdo it, okay? We're counting on you. Yes, yes, of course. Now, sorry to change the subject, but this has been bothering me for a while. Shun, couldn't help but notice that you're always eating instant noodles for lunch. Are you getting enough nutrition? Noodles. Huh? Oh yeah, this is my usual midday grub. Don't worry, I eat other stuff at home. Look, yeah, I love eating cup noodles. But this is also kind of market research for me. Market research? I want to check out what's popular in instant ramen lately. Try out new flavors, that kind of thing. Of course, this is entirely different beast to what you get at ramen shops, you know. Shun's planning to run his own ramen place someday. His stuff is to die for. Thanks. I'm still just an apprentice, though. I've got a long way to go. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was your future career preparation. No worries. It's nothing you need to apologize for. A ramen shop. Come to think of it, I don't believe I've ever been to one before. What? Huh? No way. Is it that shocking? After all, my family never takes me out dining, and it's not as if I can go alone. No, you totally can. I, for one, am a seasoned art of the solo ramen dining. But come to think of it, I don't remember seeing you when everyone from Little League went out for ramen. That settles it. Today after school, we're all going together. Huh? I'm not sure if I gotta strike while the ramen's hot. Don't go making other dinner plans. Team building. A fine idea, though. It's unfortunate that I will not be able to partake in the special event. Be sure to bring you some pork and stewed eggs just for you, Luffle. Hoo-hoo! You know me too well, Motaha. I'll have 2 eggs, although a third would be most welcome. A smug-looking owl. So how about we stop by Victory Kitchen today? I was thinking there's a chance Masa might know something about what's going on with Katayama. You saying someone at the restaurant knows her? If so, that's all the more reason to go. Great, then it's a plan. Victory Kitchen first thing after school. Go, team! Nice. Damn, they packed. Whoa, it's packed this early in the evening. Business really took a hit during that whole Miyazawa mess, but we managed to bounce back better than ever. Now that we're using the original recipe again, the reviews shot right up. Guess folks appreciate authentic flavor after all. That's great. Yeah, if Miyazawa had kept sucking the desire out of this place, we wouldn't be seeing it so alive right now. Really can't thank the Phantom Thieves enough. I'm really grateful. Sorry for getting mushy on you guys. What are you getting, senpai? I'd say the shoyu ramen is probably a good place to start. And I'd recommend all of the toppings plus half a serving of rice. We're already getting ramen. You're suggesting more carbs? That sounds like a bit much. What? Hate to break it to you, Motaha, but most people would agree with her here. What do you think would be good? Just the ramen's fine. Yeah, if it's your first time here, I think you should experience the ramen as it is. Maybe I'll do that. And maybe I won't, we'll see. Whoa, now this is a meal. Dig in. Let's eat. Alright. Personaing. It's delicious, guys. I'm surprised. I didn't expect it to be so flavorful. And the broth. It has such a rich bonito flavor. It's hard to believe they would sell this at such a low price. Still in the training school doing stuff. Training, probably. Right? I knew an heiress like you would have discerning taste. You've got to try soaking the roast pork in the soup and then eating it with rice. Ah, phenomenal. I told you the meal wouldn't be complete without rice. Have some of mine. Eat it. No, that's alright. I'd feel bad for taking all your food. Don't worry about that. Come on, I just want you to try it. Just a little taste. Open wide and I'll feed it to you. What? Say, Motaha should feed me too. But, then my chopsticks will go in your mouth. Oh, wait, but you don't need me to feed you, right? Anyway, what? Promise, you'll never want to eat ramen any other way. No one ever feeds me, dude. What the hell? That hit the spot. Nothing like a good old hearty meal. I can die now. It's a shame that I only just learned of this place. I'd certainly like to come here again. But I don't think I'm quite ready for solo dining. I'll come with you whenever you want then. Ooh, maybe we can get a side of fried rice next time. Thanks for coming by. Here's a little treat for your pet owl. You got him in your bag today, right? Yo, they just know. Ooh, what a magnificent hospitality. Compliments to the chef. So settle down, you little squawker. Don't disturb the customers. Don't let them know. Quite right, sir. My apologies. It was unbefitting of a gentleman. Is this persona hoo-hoo? Hoo-hoo? What a feast for the eyes. I shall have to restrain my enthusiasm while I enjoy this delectable meal. Slurp. He's slurping, guys. Snack for him too. You really didn't need to do all this for us, Masa. Thank you for the excellent meal. It was a pleasure to dine. Oh, thank you for coming. Are you a friend of Shun's too? First Motaha, now her? You're really bringing all the pretty girls, Shun, you sly dog. Whoa, it's not like that, okay? This is my school's senpai. I'm grateful for all her help. Oh, so is she your girlfriend? Whoa. How'd you know? Do it. What? 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 Ooh? So, that was a joke, right? Sorry, that's probably a weird thing for me to ask. I feel like I've made things awkward. Nice to meet you. I'm Rico, third year at Shun School. I heard you might know Miss Katayama. She was my homeroom teacher when I was a first year. Hi, Olive. So all of you are Kumi-chan's students then, right? Olive is a Kumi-chan student? Masa, have you heard from Katayama at all recently? She was, suspended. Suspended. Yeah, I heard. They had her on Divine Justice as a violent teacher, right? Oi, oi, oi! There you go, Olive. Oi. It wasn't like that, though. She was just trying to stop some students who were acting way out of line. So they got mad and wrote her up on the site. Yeah, sounds like something Kumi would get caught up in. A really passionate teacher like her is bound to stand out, I guess. For better or worse. But anyway, she's doing well. She came by here for ramen just yesterday. Really? Yeah, she told me all about getting put on timeout bench. Her face was a little worn out, but she was feeling well enough to order seconds, so I reckon she's holding up okay. Seconds? Haha, sounds like she's doing just fine. She said, as long as I have students who trust in me, I can't afford to give in and quit. What's more, she seemed determined to return to the classroom. She said she was ready to give it her all. She did? Ah, that's a relief. Oh yeah, she mentioned using the time off to design a whole load of mini-tests for her class. Not more pop quizzes! Have a good one, Gashi. Yeah, you show them how to pretend. Seriously, I mean, I guess that tracks. But is it really necessary? I'm just glad she's feeling better. Take care, boss. Say, when the Divine Justice post about Kumi-chan goes up, oh, when does it go up? I was gonna check it out by myself, but I couldn't find it. I mean, we got buried by newer stuff. You couldn't find it? Don't worry, you're better off not seeing that crap anyway. It'd just piss you off. It'd be kind of cool to see a feature on someone I know. Picture it. The return of Lightning Legs Katayama. Some legends are better off forgotten. Yo, that achievement, First Taste, has been sitting on that page forever, dude. They added it like 3 patches early. It was ridiculous. See you later. It's a relief to hear Miss Katayama is alright. Not too thrilled about the more test part, though. He did say she looks a little worse for wear, though. Most likely a result of Akashi draining her desires. I suspect it'll take time for her to recover. However, it is also possible the continued existence of the palace is having some effect on her. In which case, it would be prudent to secure Katayama's treasure and induce a true change of heart at the earliest opportunity. Rico, what are you looking at? Divine Justice. Oh, did they post a new menace or something? No, I was just thinking about what Masa said earlier, how we couldn't find the violent teacher post. I checked, and it doesn't seem like anyone paid any attention since the incident first went up. She was never condemned menace, and it seems the post faded from the spotlight altogether. Then that's a good thing, right? But it was all anybody would talk about at school. Maybe other people just didn't really care. Exactly. It was only with Kokatsu Academy that Miss Katayama was labeled a menace, gaining any real traction. Is that strange? Absolutely. If Katayama had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves and had her heart changed like the others, the mastermind here would have been able to tell the Phantom Thieves were tied to Kokatsu. I see, while Kyuchi and Miyazawa are widely known to the public, Katayama was never publicly identified as a hit-and-run rider. And the violent teacher part of the story wasn't attention-worthy in the eyes of the society. Right, which makes it highly unlikely anyone outside Kokatsu would take special notice to Katayama's so-called crimes. Get it. Then if we'd gone ahead and sent another calling card this time, it would have been good as confessing that the Phantom Thieves are connected to Kokatsu. Wow, talk about dodging a bullet. Thank goodness we didn't do that. But we can't just sit on our hands whenever we find a palace. Can't be too fussy about the bad guys we take on, or not that Katayama's one of them, but you know what I mean. You're right. Maybe this isn't something we can easily avoid. Just seemed a little fishy is all. Besides, Akashi made a reputation for himself as a cruel consultant outside of Kokatsu too. That means we can go ahead and send him a card without worrying about all this. That's correct. Shall we put our plan into action tomorrow? Wait, you mean the one where you're the bait? We're going ahead with it already? Yes, I have an idea. While I applaud your swift planning, are you certain of this course of action? And you're not making yourself into a sacrifice, right? Right. I'll be taking on some risks, but we won't be able to deceive a man like Akashi by playing it perfectly safe. We should aim to take Miss Katayama's treasure soon, so starting tomorrow morning. Yes, absolutely. Everything is in perfect motion. All that's left is for them to take the bait. Sure about that? Huh? I know you're not foolish enough to deviate from the plan, but I feel like this is taking longer than it should. Not at all. Plan's going to the letter. Even if Phantom Thieves don't go after the teacher, it shouldn't be a problem. We'll still get the evidence we need. You should still be able to bait. You should get the next bait ready. I want the whole school brought to light. You can always dangle yourself at the end of the line if it comes to that. Don't mess with me. I'm done with being the one others get to prey on. That's why I took your advice and became a consultant after all. I suppose it was. Well, as long as you have things under control, until next time. Everything's fine. Why does my heart feel like it's trying to leap out of my chest? Nice. Yep, sleep again. So what I'm requesting is that you revoke Miss Katayama's suspension. Revoking a teacher's suspension, that's quite a thing to spring on us. It's not springing anything on you. We don't even know when the suspension is supposed to end. I don't believe Miss Katayama's done anything to warrant a lifetime suspension like this. Hanamura, please, you saw her assault me with your own eyes, if I recall. It may be true that Miss Katayama first forcefully grabbed another faculty member, but wasn't that because you deliberately provoked her? Having witnessed the whole incident myself, I feel the disciplinary measures taken against Katayama were far too harsh. Deliberately provoked her? Is that what happened? You know, we were never given the full account of what happened that day. And of course no one questioned Mr. Akashi and the academic coordinator's judgment. Please, everyone, Miss Katayama was involved in a problematic conduct, you see. Right, Akashi? Indeed. For one thing, she had been banned from contacting students outside of class. I only reprimanded her because I caught her after having a personal conversation with Hanamura in spite of that directive. Then, before I knew it, Katayama flew into a rage. Mrs. Katayama saw that I had been staying late working and spoke to me out of concern. Is this no contact with students outside of class supposed to prevent teachers from showing us kindness and care? I'd like to ask the rest of the faculty. Do you believe the situation is just? It appears to me the teachers are now wholly avoiding conversation with students altogether out of fear. You really accept these so-called work reforms that won't let you teach students anything outside of a lesson plan? Admittedly, it has gotten a bit stifling working here lately. I suspect staff are scared to tell students to do anything these days out of fear they'll end up on that divine justice site. Perhaps the work reform simply made a convenient excuse for teachers to run from their responsibilities. Still, Katayama always made sure to be approachable and warm to the students. Everyone, please. You can't let a child rhetoric distract you from the real issues at hand. You all know Miss Katayama's case was dealt with fairly and reasonably. There will be no reconsideration of the matter. What's all this about, Tanamura? It's not like you to argue with your teachers. Not like me. What is like me, then? Shutting up and doing your job for you, Yamanashi? What? That's all I have to say. I hope you'll all reconsider Katayama's disciplinary case. Now, if you'll excuse me. Ooh. Suck it, principal. Reconsider Miss Katayama's case now. You'll excuse me. Holy crap, Rico, you were badass there. You gave me chills. 10 out of 10. Don't you start making fun of me, too. You sure gonna be okay picking a fight with Akashi like that? Yep, all part of the plans. Like I said, my goal is to get Akashi to perceive me as an enemy. Your plan is to intentionally provoke Akashi to lure him into a trap, correct? Yes, hopefully I've now changed from an obedient pawn into a problem to be dealt with in Akashi's eyes. That way, he'll make a move when he tries to bring me down, just like he did with Katayama. By acting as if he managed to subdue me, I should be chosen as the new power source for his palace. And that would lower its security level, affording us opportunity to infiltrate it. Palaces can be reshaped by their ruler's cognition, right? My theory is that a cognitive being based on me will take form in the palace to provide energy to the plant. What, really? Yes, since my shadow is also my persona, Akashi will be unable to appropriate it, the power in any case. I see, so that's how you plan to complete this mission without necessitating any sacrifices. It's highly likely that the manifestation of a fake Riko would convince Akashi that she's under his control. Such an action might as well disengage the palace's lockdown. However, cognitive beings are fundamentally constructs of the palace ruler, and thus energy can't be drawn from them. Should Akashi discern that his new power source is non-functional, he may simply shut the palace down again. That's true. We'll be fighting against time. You gonna be good in reality, though? Yeah, we can't just throw you into the lion's den alone. If it's bait we need, I'll go with you. Can't do that. Now that we know there's someone behind all this trying to find our identities, it's too dangerous for us to make major moves together. They'll be able to tell we're a team. But still, Kyuchi had his change of heart after he attacked Tamako. Miyazawa's was after he tried to entrap Shun. Fortunately, we didn't send out a calling card for Katayama. But the mastermind already has plenty of reasons to believe the Phantom Thieves are Kokatsu. No way! Of course, I don't believe they've identified us yet, but changing Miss Katayama's heart would have confirmed that the Phantom Thieves are Kokatsu. What if one who set up Katayama to become a menace was actually Akashi? Yes, it might be reading into this too much. The timing is just too convenient. I've got to look into exactly how Akashi ended up working at the school. Brain. Oh, wait until nighttime. Oops. Hello? Apparently I don't know where the friggin' key is. There we go. Keyboards, guys. I hit every button I could but the one I needed to. Ugh. Morning. Good morning. So like I mentioned yesterday, I did look into how Akashi started working here. That was fast. When something's bothering me, I can't rest until I've dug into it. Although it didn't take long to find what I wanted, Akashi claims he was hired by the school's board of directors. It was actually Mr. Yamanashi who introduced him to them in the first place. My word, so the academic coordinator and Akashi have some prior connection? Yes, it just so happens my father knows one of our school's board members. And he heard from them that it was also Mr. Yamanashi who suggested the board hire an educational consultant at all. All about the connections. Akashi was originally a business consultant, right? So I thought my father might know something. You work quickly. Must say I'm impressed by your initiative and astute judgment. I used to be uncomfortable discussing anything that wasn't work with him. But those days of closing myself off to others is over. I gave it a try this time and it worked out. Anyway, my father has a lot of connections, so I expect he could be a very good resource for us going forward. Glad you're doing better. Thank you. I owe it to the Phantom Thieves and to Katayama. No, Rico, it's all thanks to your unyielding will that refuses to forsake your desires. Even so, there is a certain satisfaction in being awarded praise. Any further words of commendation are graciously welcome. Thanks, Lawful. Getting back to business, I never suspected that Yamanashi was involved in Akashi's hiring. Indeed, and Akashi has never worked as an educational consultant before coming to Kokatsu. This is his first position? I thought he was a well-known consultant already. It's just his first time working in education. Consultants usually work with publicly traded companies. That's where the money is, after all. Working for a school has very few benefits in comparison. So recommending Akashi as an educational consultant when he had no experience in the field is pretty strange. It also strikes me as odd that Akashi gave up his success to make the sudden switch to educational consulting. Can't say for sure at this point, but the mastermind might be closer than we think. We have to be ready for whatever comes next. Yeah, whatever comes 8 months from now. Hatches. Wait until night. What do you mean wait until night? We just woke up. Oof. Game's like, oh, 5 minutes cutscene. Go sleep again. Sleep it off. You got 5 minutes again tomorrow. And that's all from the library committee. Thank you very much. That covers everything from today's meeting agenda. Any other questions or announcements? Yes. All right. Disciplinary committee chair. Go. Disciplinary committee received a letter the other day. I have copies here to share with you all. What is this? This is about Mr. Akashi? No way. It's gonna be fake, right? What on earth is it supposed to be? Tanamura, explain yourself. Cannot confirm or deny the validity of the statements here. The contents concern Mr. Akashi's career as business consultant before he came to Kokatsu Academy. Allegedly, he has a history of compelling employees to resign, wearing them down mentally until they can no longer work. His actions have even driven some to suicide. According to this letter, this is ridiculous. Someone out there is clearly intent on tainting a good man's name. That might be the case, but as a disciplinary committee member having received these reports, I'll ask Mr. Akashi to address them. He is responsible to determine whether I present them to the student body. Student body? That's absurd. Tanamura, we cannot allow this. What's gotten into you, Tanamura? You know you ought to bring things like this to me privately before you... With all due respect, this document was brought directly to the disciplinary committee by a concerned student. Don't the faculty's new work reforms suggest students should handle these things without asking teachers for guidance? Obviously, that rule doesn't apply to all situations. Besides, these claims are nothing more than malicious slander targeting Mr. Akashi. I'm sure of it. Give me that. All copies of this letter will be confiscated at once, and no word of it must ever leave this room. Is that understood, everyone? Good. Now this meeting is over. Everyone out. Get out. So, Mr. Akashi, things written here aren't true, are they? Of course not, I assure you. These are entirely fake aspirations. What on earth did you get this anyway? Where? Tanamura brought it up at the meeting after it was apparently delivered to the disciplinary committee. Tanamura. Her again? Is he smoking? Is he a lot? Oh my god, he's a smoker. Thought she was supposed to be one of your more helpful students. So she's entered the rebellious phase? Yes, I'm sorry about that. I really don't know what's gotten into her. Trust you've already taken the necessary steps to ensure this incident never sees the light of day, as baseless as it may be. Such things being said about someone you personally recommended to the board wouldn't look good for either of us, now would it? After all, if I were to lose this position, well, who knows what kind of information I might let slip. Of course, I made sure none of the students would breathe a word of this. Glad to hear it. I assume I can count on your continued support then, Mr. Yamanashi. Of course. Sorry to keep you waiting. What is it you wanted to... Greetings, cold-blooded consultant A. A new post on Divine Justice. Take a look for yourself. What? How did a picture of that letter make it on Divine Justice? Seriously, was it one of the students? I swear every damn kid in this hellhole. The information was already available online. It was only a matter of time, really. But, judging by your reaction, I take it this wasn't part of your plan, then. No, I just lost my composure for a minute. This is just a little prank from the students, after all. I've taken every step to contain the issue. No one at the school will catch wind of it. You have my word. Very well. I can handle the situation with Divine Justice. Having a target on your back would weaken our evidence for the Phantom Thieves having ties to Kokatsu, after all. You've made enemies in many other places already. Don't you dare go and have a change of heart on me now. Of course, I'll do no such thing. Don't worry. I already have new bait lined up, and this time, it's sure to hook our little thieves. Oh, so much reading. Go to the hallway. Yo. I'm down. Already in the hallway? Let's go. Look, there's Rico. Should ask her how things went. How'd things go? Yes, I showed it to everyone at the last meeting. I bet Mr. Yamanashi is reporting to Akashi as we speak. That ought to draw most of Akashi's hostility in my direction. He might be coming after me soon. We're worried. It'll be fine. After all, Akashi isn't the type to resort to violence. He'd probably just try to write me up as a menace for slander or harassment, if anything. Same way you targeted Katayama. That could still become a real problem for you. Don't worry, being accused of bad-mouthing a faculty member isn't going to bring me down. I mean, whatever the rumors say, I'll still have friends who know the real me, won't I? Of course. Truly appreciate all you're doing for the operation, but I urge you to avoid undue risk, calling us if anything goes wrong. Yes, of course. I'll see you tomorrow. See you later. And wait for nighttime again. Hey, this has got to be about Tanamura, right? Uh-oh. The teacher's got to be the academic coordinator then. His face is blurred, but still. Hey, have you looked at Divine Justice today? Better take a look right now, then. It says, Airless gets cozy with K Academy's academic coordinator. Often alone in the student's guidance room for extended periods, the two have been seen exchanging documents. Could it be this young lady's exceptional academic record and authority on campus were bought with her father's money? I've really read the word bought before. It looks weird. Anyway, the faces are censored, but the photos definitely Riko and Yamanashi, right? But the idea that Senpai would do something like this is so unforgivable, unbelievable. I'm lost for words. Did you see what's on Justice? Yeah, what the heck is that? I was wondering. Oh god, it's going too fast. Stop. Stop. I can't. No. Must scroll up. Really? You're not gonna let me go back? Oh, you bitch. Okay. They're just posting whatever they want to try to wear me down. Akash shit is unbelievable in any case. I'm gonna call the faculty office. I need to go now. Good luck. Stay safe. Freaking hell, I was scrolling fast. Still can't help worrying about what's gonna happen. How about we follow her to the faculty office and listen from outside? This is a huge misunderstanding. I have never made any modifications to Tanamura's academic record. But you certainly have plenty of private discussions with her. We've all seen it. That's because I let her handle some small admin tasks in my place. Mr. Akashi can attest to that. Yes, well, I suppose it was Mr. Yamanashi using Tanamura for his own ends, not the other way around. Well, what do you mean by that? Excuse me. Tanamura, we're waiting for you. Please, explain the situation to the staff immediately. Please tell them how I've never accepted money from you, nor have I ever offered preferential treatment. Of course not. I never needed any sort of advantage beyond what is fair. Well, I suppose that we can all attest to Tanamura's exceptional performance in her classes ourselves, so we can trust that Yamanashi was only asking for help with the office tasks in those private meetings then. But, did he really have you helping out that much? What tasks did he delegate to you? Let's see. Sometimes he'd ask him to assemble documents for submission to the Board of Education. What? More recently, there was reports of Mr. Akashi. I was asked to take care of the data entry for the faculty evaluations, employment info, school income expenditures. But Mr. Yamanashi, you didn't seriously hand all that work over, all our work evaluations to a student handle, did you? Is that a problem? I'm sorry, I assumed Mr. Yamanashi wouldn't have asked me without letting his faculty know first. This is entirely outside the realm of what is acceptable to ask of a student. Explain yourself, Yamanashi. Well, you see, Tanamura truly is one of our best and brightest, so it was for her future. I thought it'd be a great opportunity for a young person going into management like her to gain real-world experience. I also wrongfully accepted it as a career training opportunity. I'm so sorry I didn't realize the data was privileged. Oh no, this isn't something you should be apologizing for. I honestly don't think Tanamura has done anything wrong. Mr. Yamanashi, on the other hand... Now hold on, Mr. Akashi never said this would be an issue. If the school's educational consultant approves, it's fine, right? No, I'm fairly certain I told you it was not appropriate to let a student handle information of that nature. You can't be serious. Nevertheless, I suppose I do bear some responsibility for allowing this to happen. As the accusations here seem to be purely fabricated, I'll be taking measures to have them cleared up. Yes, thank you very much. Could you come with me for now then, Mr. Yamanashi? I'd like to explain the situation to me again. Well, Tanamura, would you agree this whole Divine Justice story is all hogwash? Yes, I swear I've never done anything like that in my life. We believe you. After all, you've always been an exceptional student. But this is probably going to lead to some nasty rumors going around school. I understand, and I'm prepared for that. I'm confident I did nothing wrong. Thanks to Miss Katayama, I know there are others who will see me for who I am, and no, I'm not that kind of person. Aw, Katayama. He's the only one who made me realize I didn't have to blindly obey Yamanashi. If I'd taken her advice earlier, I wouldn't have so much regret now. I see. All the while, the rest of us didn't notice a thing. Katayama sure has a sharp eye for spotting troubled students. Perhaps it was her concern for the children that heightened her irritability. I'm just now seeing that she really cared for the kids here more than anyone else. Yes, I became a teacher because I wanted to help young people navigate their ways to the future. But with the way I've been avoiding properly engaging with the students these days, I must have lost sight of that. It would be nice to have Miss Katayama return to work soon. Yes, I'd be happy to see her back here soon. Oi. Too much reading. What's going on? What am I supposed to do? I'm featured on Divine Justice now, for God's sake. Come now, none of this is true though, is it? You should be perfectly fine. It's not, but still. Oh, right, I suppose you've been involved in similar accusations in the past, haven't you? Mr. Akashi, shh. But if one thing leads to another, can you imagine how horribly it could all unravel on you? Mr. Akashi, what am I supposed to do? Excuse me. I imagine you've been up to plenty of things even I don't know about. Am I wrong? As your consultant, perhaps it would be a good time for me to lend you an ear to all that. I can help you out. Oh, well, actually, all that stuff's about your time in business consulting. None of that was true, though, was it? What? You're scared I'll expose your secrets? Then it'll be resignation followed by unemployment. Each step like a nail in your coffin. Please, Mr. Yamanashi. If I really wanted to do that, I'd have you suspended already, not Miss Katayama. I guess that's true, ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Mr. Yamanashi, I'm not going to turn on you. You want my help, right? I can give you a hand up, but first, you have to trust me. Yes, of course. I place my faith in you, so please, I beg you, help me. Help me. Owl. Rooftop party. So, that's essentially what was said between Akashi and Yamanashi in the reception office. Akashi has Mr. Yamanashi wrapped around his little finger then. I kind of feel bad for Yamanashi now. He's another one of Akashi's victims when you get down to it. That could be bad for us then. I was trying to bait Akashi to go after me, but at this rate, might be Mr. Yamanashi becomes the power source instead. Indeed, rather than manifesting a cognition of Riko, Akashi might take Yamanashi's shadow. And use that dam to suck out his desires like he did Katayama? I'm no fan of Yamanashi's. From what Akashi was saying, he's probably even shadier than we know already. But I still don't think we should sit back and let him become Akashi's sacrifice. Let's go check things out. Seems like something in the palace may have changed regardless. Perhaps the plant may be open again. Once we enter the power plant, we can check on whether there was someone unfortunate enough to be powering it. Guess we better get ready for a trip to the metaverse then. Go when you say. Okay. Big palace. Everyone ready? I suspect things have changed. Let's go ascertain what's become of the power plant. Wait, I have so many points. Aww. Wait, they didn't increase the limit with the patch? Oh, that's lame. Whatever. Huh? Weather here is different. Did something happen inside the power plant? For all we know, Akashi might be leeching power from Mr. Yamanashi as we speak. Time to find out. Someone hit the enter key too early there. Yep, it's Yamanashi. Hey, look, that's... Quiet, there's shadows around here. Let's observe the situation first without being spotted. Pants, gasp, pants. Come on, you shriveled up prune. How are we supposed to keep this place running if you don't put your back into it? You expect to feed this hungry beast with a small trickle of desire like that? Need more, damn it. You don't want Akashi to toss your sorry ass out, now do ya? Like scraps to the hounds. No, I can still be useful, I swear. Don't throw me away. Wow, you really do have to feel bad for the guy. That does seem to be Yamanashi's own shadow, not a cognitive being. His form seems largely unaltered from his appearance in reality, perhaps because his desires aren't heavily distorted. Please, I just want to make it through retirement. A good benefits package and my wife not leaving me, that's all. Seems that's right now. His sole desire is to safeguard what he already has. So just the little things in life everyone wants, that settles it. We have to save him. So please, Akashi, don't tell the principal or my wife. Don't let them find out about my gambling addiction. Gambling addiction? Oh, that might not be such a small desire after all. Just a little betting on the horses, the boat races, some pachinko, and the slot machines, that's all. I've even got all the costs covered. The side cash from the parents in exchange for their kids' college recommendations is plenty. Just get me a job at Kokatsu Academy and I won't spill your secrets, you said. Shit, shit, shit. I see, so that's why Akashi had the academic coordinator at his beck and call. I couldn't care less about his gambling habit. The problem is he's using his position to extort students' families. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal, right? I mean, it's bribery. Based on what he just said, it sounds like Akashi went and dug up dirt on Yamanashi specifically so he could worm his way into Kokatsu. Find the Phantom Thieves? Can't be certain of it, but it's definitely plausible. Why'd you have to target Katayama then? When he already had the academic coordinator by the balls, though. Akashi needed Mr. Yamanashi help to get into school in the first place, but he was using him as a shield so he couldn't have free reign over the school's administration. Akashi probably thought Mr. Yamanashi was more useful to him as a pawn than as a menace. Either way, this is awful. Yamanashi definitely got himself into this mess, but I do feel we should try to get him out of there, you know? I agree. After all, it's that trap that was trying to set up that dragged him in there. But won't the palace close down again if we save him? Shadows are currently trying to find a way to make him generate more desire. They aren't extracting it from him yet, so he likely won't be affected in reality. Oh, do you mean we don't really need to worry about him then? Not yet. They'll only start harvesting his desire once the spirit starts to distort. In other words, he's safe for now, but it's only a matter of time. We'll deal with him later. Yeah, I think Akashi's treasure got to be top priority right now. We can come back for him later. Oh no, we've been spotted. Who's up there? Uh-oh. Guess we'll have to kick the crap out of these guys first and figure out what to do with Yamanashi second. Wonder. Oh shit, auto's on. Sorry. I get lazy with all those daily energy uses.
ベル様、行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。すぐ排除します。先を急ごう。
30,000 Kompaku gems. Damn. I feel like that's more than I normally get out of random encounters. Hey, you over there. I don't know who you are, but I ought to give you a gold star for infiltrating this place. Do you think you can let me out of this cage? I'm sick of running like a goddamn hamster. So what do we do? Save him now or head for the treasure? Wait, are you seriously considering leaving me here? Don't you know who I am? I'm an academic coordinator of Kokatsu Academy. The academic coordinator. Yish. You all look like high schoolers. What do you want? A glimmering student review? Recommendations? Outstanding grades? Whatever it is, I can do it for you. Only for a small fee from your legal guardians. Oh, what a piece of work. I'm guessing bribery has always been his way out of any pinch. We don't need any grades or recs or anything like that. We just want to know where Akashi keeps his treasure. What? You know, a place he usually hangs out or doesn't let people into. It's got to be something like that, right? You can't be... You can't mean you're trying to do something to Akashi. And if we are you gonna report that to him? If you keep quiet, we might just drive out Akashi and set you free. Yes. Akashi's blackmailing you. He should be your enemy as much as ours, right? I suppose. But no, I need Akashi to cover up that divine justice incident and... Oh wait, if he finds that I'm taking money from the parents or students applying to Kakatsu... You're doing that too? Oh, for some reason, my desire to save him is getting weaker by the minute. This prick really shouldn't get to keep his job. Let's be real. Cattle, couldn't you do something like this from a palace? Couldn't someone like this form a palace? It's difficult to judge because the people he's taking money from are getting something in return. As exploitative as his actions may be, they aren't fully one-sided, which could be why his shadow and desires aren't fully warped. Should these acts constitute a crime punishable by law, we should leave this matter to legal authorities. Kashi first. Ugh, you really think you can defeat him? Yes. Kashi is usually over in the control center up ahead. Told me not to go in there, and very few of the damn workers are allowed in either. If there's something he's trying to keep safe, it's probably in the control center, somewhere beyond that point. Over that way, got it, thanks. See you later, hang in there. You're really not going to save me. Hey, come back, your records are going to suffer for this. We're going to change Akashi's heart, however... If you take this time to do some self-reflection, you might be able to get out of here yourself before we're back. Self-reflection? Like a mirror? We managed to stop Yamanashi from acting as a power source, but the palace hasn't changed much. The sky is still clouded as well. Yeah, it's kind of unnerving. That's because Akashi's shadow still exists. This place won't see the light of day till that man's taken down. Then let's go. Kick his ass right now, for Katayama's sake. Indeed. First and foremost, we must secure a route to the treasure. Ready yourselves, we're going in. Brace yourselves, everyone. How bad's the new map? Oh, okay, well that's at least easy enough. Don't know which ones are new. Guess all this is all the same. Okay, so it's just the 3 at the bottom. 2. So that's easy enough. We'll go up in a cell. I was gonna say, I want to see if there's a treasure chest or something over there. Wait, hold on. Can I go up this ladder? Okay. Gotta check. Oh wait, we can... Yeah, hold on. I haven't been in Metaverse stuff in forever. Forgot that I could just be hitting this to see if there's something I can do. Go that way. Oh. We made it to the top. Glad I didn't fall. We're back here again. It seems slightly different than before. Indeed, I believe the control center is over there. Make our way over. Oh, why do I only have 2? Persona 5X good. Heard a bunch of bad things, but want to try it. I've enjoyed it. As far as gacha games go, it's pretty relaxed. I don't think it's too difficult or anything. If you liked Persona 5, you'll probably enjoy it. From a free-to-play aspect, I have not spent any money on this game. I think it's pretty generous as far as what you're able to get done. The story's a little hit and miss. I know there was a lot of complaints about the first palace and like what it is, but to me it seemed fine. I don't know. I've overall enjoyed it. I don't really think I have any complaints. I feel like the unnecessary grinding that's normally part of most gacha games is a little more lenient than what I'd say I'm used to from other things like Star Rail and Genshin and whatnot. Definitely much easier than Genshin for sure. Like the entrance is over there. Sign says control center. Must be on the control room, not center. Still far from the treasure. Seems we have ways to go. Let's get inside. Come on, is there more stuff up here? No. Nothing. Kill him. I'm kind of curious what bad things you've heard about the game, though. Pretty bright in here. Floor is all spick and span. It's like they actually bother to maintain this place, unlike the areas we've seen so far. But that green really stands out. The carpet, the desk. Kashi's clothes, the stuff the shadows wear, all the same color. It's kind of drab. Yeah, I feel you. But hang on, does that make this place a Kashi's palace? Most likely. Oh, there's a chest over there. Though it seems like a clean, safe place at first glance. It's a facade masking the danger underneath. I can see it peeking through the cracks. I guess that's to be expected. So exactly what kind of dangers are we looking at? I don't know, but I'm certain it won't be dealt with that easily. Kashi's cunning, his palace is surely laden with all manner of surprises. I concur. There's no telling what traps and enemies await us. We must proceed with the utmost caution. Toes, everyone. Toes. Got it. Right behind you. I gotta say, that's probably my biggest complaint. The lack of English voice acting in this game. I know it's a minor thing, but I don't like playing games in other languages. I'd like to be able to understand them. And like for me, the only way to turn off the I don't know if there's a way to turn off voice acting, but I just have it set to double speed for dialogue and stuff, and that just kind of mutes it rather than making everyone talk like chipmunks. What the heck? Hallway is utterly twisted, another manifestation of Akashi's desires, perhaps. Fortunately, it seems we can pass through if we approach it. Nothing else in here? Cool. Cool, sure, why not? Wait. Oh, it's okay. It's physical. I saw the resist thing and I got confused. Go on this one first. Aha! Memory shards. Oh, I didn't even notice did they add more of those? This. It's just twisted passage thing. Oh, I can't see it. I guess they must have added more memory things then. It's fine. We'll get to him eventually. These encounters are pretty weak though. Not that I expected them to be like super strong or anything. Feel like I've strengthened my team pretty far at this point. At least for what's available. I do think my my twins definitely need better revelation cards. But I haven't really farmed specifically for them. Had other priorities. Makoto, I've very nitpickingly got most of those, I feel. Oh jeez, that's a big ass map. There's so many save points. Oh jeez. No wonder there's only 2 floors. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, so now we have a map. I love how we all hid instinctively without needing to say a word. Yeah, we've really got to hang this Phantom Thief thing. Would you be quiet? Why bother hiding when your blabbering will give us away? We'll all be sacrificed to provide energy for the dam. Embrace the honor of being chosen by Akashi. Using the brainwashing chair you're sitting in and those purple energy tanks, we can extract energy directly from your brain. Stop, please. Why are you doing this to me? Hey, listen to me. Stop, please. Stop. Now his rage has reached its peak. Roger, commencing energy extraction. He's dead. It's horrible. I can't watch another second. That's enough. Intruders? How'd you get in here? You want to go on frying that poor guy's brains, you're going to have to deal with us. You dare defy Akashi? Then you shall be eliminated where you stand. Oh look, it's the same thing you've already killed like 50 times. Just do it again. Oh, they have a little more health, it looks like. They do have a little more health. Okay. Oops, I meant to switch targets. That's fine. Okay. Might not be able to one-shot. Never mind. I definitely can't kill them with AoE, though. I'll try. Oh, close. Almost got one of them. Might as well. I already screwed up the my personas anyway. I should just fix the personas. Just being lazy. It's got the right one, but I should, for my third one, probably put something on. Whether it's Cert or Dionysus or whatever. These bastards doing human experiments, it's just sick. You said it. Yeah, even in the metaverse, I can't stand by and watch something like that. Fluffle's just like, yeah, okay, I'm saving this worker, someone lend me a hand. I fear I'm unable to hoist them by myself. Work together, rescued him. Thanks, you saved my life. I'd heard the control center was a scary place, but I never imagined they'd have me hogtied and lobotomized just for looking up information about that place. I was pretty mad at Akashi, but somehow I don't feel so angry anymore. Almost like the rage was just sucked right out of me. It seems that since Katayama left, Akashi's been gathering energy this way. By sapping angry energy from disgruntled workers? There's more to it. Those shadows were trying to antagonize the worker so he would fill with rage. Then they waited for his emotions reach their peak to extract the energy. They're Akashi's orders, right? I believe so. It seems that after losing Katayama as his power source, he's been desperately searching for a replacement. Left unchecked, who knows what he'll do. We need to stop him as soon as possible. Dish. Oh, the energy bot things again. Oof. Forgot these are a thing. Mental energy. Energy harvested from the dam workers. Similar to thermal or electric, mental, it can be stored, extracted, transmitted. Ah. Using all to be used as normal energy. Understood. Okay. When we exit, bring this guy out here. Nope. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Stay there. Summon card. We got the golden ticket. Wait, can I just go in here? Fight me. Intruders! Oh, so many of them. I gotta say, man, twins at the first awakening level, so good. Just say the instant attack is just so nice. Treasure. I have so many lockpicks, it's fine. Nice. Might as well open the one way. Okay, so then we go back in here. We go operate this. Switch to the other one. Check out your mental energy is spit it over there. Good job. I will say, I kind of wish I could control where the twins' attack went. Kind of a bummer that it always attacks the lowest HP. More treasures. Yeah, we can have so many meta jewels again. It's gonna be great. Wait, where was that? Hold on. Oh, that's just right there. We haven't opened that door yet, so I can't do anything anyway. Hello? Whoa. That confused me. The camera, like, zooms in on the box. Thought I screwed something up there. Not seeing any other items for breaking. Grab that over there. Safe? Big elephant. Was curious how much their follow-up does. Because the almighty follow-up's not bad, it's just different. Okay.
あれは貴重なものかもしれん。行くぞ。うん、いいものが手に入ったわね。
Can I talk to you guys for anything? As well check, right? Ooh, got a strong boy. Do it. Oh, nuclear weakness. Easy, guys. Easy. Don't stand a chance. I mean, he's probably the toughest.
やるわよ。ペルソナ敵撃破だ。
Not too bad. Almost. Ready to bother. I mean, was easy. Do it again sometime. Controls robot, right? Oh, wait. If I stand on the other one while he's on that one. Okay. That took me way too long to figure out. Big room. Hard. Lots of screens and computers in here. What do you think this room's for? I'd surmise this is the control center for the entire dam. There's a good chance these computers might hold a clue that could lead us to Akashi's treasure. Really? Let's start looking. Change the color of the monitors on the desks. Match the colors of the monitors on the desks. The chart displayed on the monitor on the wall. Easy enough. Oops. I got it. Match the colors. Got it. Nice thinking. Okay, so this one's good. Aw, come on. They have them all marked with the thing. I was gonna say, it's not even that difficult. Does that mean that people actually had so much difficulty with that? They had to have the friggin' quest thing mark it? Crazy. Says clear. Guess that means we've completed the puzzle. Seems so. Look at the front monitor. Looks like something came out from underneath the floor. Let's check it out. Well, before we do that, I want this. No, I can't grab the card first. Incoming! Everyone prepare yourselves. Bring it on, dude. As long as they're not immune to nuclear, I think we're safe.
制裁の時間だ。ペルソナ。行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。すぐに排除します。
Although these guys are not taking much damage, are they? And we don't have highlight available. Guess that's a 2-turn thing. Unfortunate. If highlight was up, we could have cleared that. Nice. Did it. Says the early days. Seem to resemble the smart glasses Akashi wears. Can we give him a shot? Holy shit, everyone's naked. What, is a trap? I knew it was a folly to adorn yourself with such a device. Nah, it's okay, I'm just seeing some kind of video floating in the air now. Okay, Akashi's glory days. TV crew era. TV crew? Perhaps this is about his career prior to becoming a consultant. Oh, so are those things showing videos of Akashi's past like the ones we saw at Kyuchi before? No, those were scenes Kyuchi showed us on purpose to corner you. In this case, I believe Akashi's cognition is creating these to glamorize his past, or out of a desire for recognition. Motivations aside, that means we can get some kind of glimpse into Akashi's past with these, like we did with Katayama. Might be able to learn something about his connection with the mastermind. We should take a look. Movie time. My grand career started as an assistant director on the primetime television. Oharu Variety Hour presents Go Go Oharu. I remember this show. I watched it all the time back in elementary. Small kids, big ideas. It's time for another episode of Little Lab Legends. Ooh, I saw that one a lot too with all the smart elementary school kids. I used to watch it too. They had all those cool science experiments and stuff. These were programs Akashi worked on. I have to say, it sounds so weird, right? Like, imagine him working on wholesome entertainment for kids. And in his debut, welcome back to the exploring dams across Japan. Prepare to be flooded with awe by a country's finest engineering. Yeah, I never heard of this one. It was a weekday morning show. I remember seeing it when I stayed home from school sick. I think it was like a 15-minute thing they'd put on between home shopping programs. They'd feature different dams and tell you about their history and functions and stuff. If I may be frank, it sounds like a rather modest program. My first directing job was on a program exploring dams across Japan. The show had been running for a long time, but with low viewership, it was a niche program, just broadcast filler really. We weren't allowed to change anything about it. We had just record more episodes and resign ourselves to the low views. I hope you join me again next time for exploring dams across Japan. And cut! Great work, guys. We should be done with this location now. Good job to you two. Not that any amount of work is going to get people to watch this thing. You don't have to rub it in. Ah, but my grandmother says she always looks forward to this show. It's probably because she's one of those people who uses it to mark the passage of time when it comes out in the background. But we have our viewers, even if they just have the show on while they do housework, can't let them down, right? I don't know, Akashi. I don't get how a guy with your talent and drive gets shunted off onto a boring gig like this. Well, I certainly don't see it that way. At least, I don't recall anything that would be considered a big screw-up. Perhaps the station just wants me to get some directing experience, you know, start small and work my way up. Maybe, I guess. Well, either way, makes my job easier having someone like you here, so I'm glad to have you at least. But you sent in a new proposal recently, right? If that gets accepted, you'll be back in prime time. Yeah, should be the senior director's hands now. Pretty confident in it, actually. I thought it sounded great. I'm sure they'll love it. So, Mr. Future Primetime Director, do me a favor. Don't forget your trusty cameraman, would you? Oh, and me. You can count on it. Well, if the proposal gets accepted and everything, then I'd love to have you as a partner. On the project and, you know, in life too, if you'd be interested. Interested? Really, Akashi? That's so sweet. Yes. Hi, congratulations and thanks for reminding me of my sorry single ass. Nice. Cameraman got left out of the threesome. Poor guy. This is Akashi's past, right? He comes across as a really thoughtful person. He certainly gives the impression of a wholesome young man with his personal life and career both on track. He's different. I guess something's happened after that turned him into a scumbag we know now. It said to be continued, so we know it's not the end. Keep an eye out for more videos and search for the treasure. Some kind of circuit board? Looks more like a chip, the kind you would insert into a terminal. Little brain-shaped icon, I wonder what it's for. No way to tell at this point, we'll figure it out later. Another rare enemy, I'm guessing. No, just a normal guy. Just a normie. Oops, that was a mistake. Wait, why did he not reflect Makoto's physical? That's weird. It wants me to go that way, we go this way. What? I don't know. Okay, stairs wrap around. I was gonna say, where's the chest and all that? The enemy. Get nuked.
制裁の時間だ。お仕置きの時間です。行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。すぐに排除します。ペルソナデュオ。速攻でやりましょう。かけろ。やるわよ。お疲れ様です。宝物がありそうじゃないか。ほう、これは悪くない。
Oh, whoops. Brain. I'm assuming there's another achievement for breaking all of these again. Only reason I'm doing it. Okay, this one is the little robot. What do we do in here? Probably would have helped if I checked the camera first. So we have the radio dish there. I think if we stop here, that's probably good. I think. Yep. Okay. Back to this guy. I have to figure out where to plug that in. Huh. Actually don't know where to plug that in. Huh. I feel like I'm missing something here, guys. Oh. Eh? I'm not sure. Hold on. Missing something with this camera, aren't I? Is there two? There are two. Where's this other one? There's the power for the door. How do I get power to the robot? That robot is over there. I mean, I have to get through this door. Can't do that without pushing the button. But I can't get through otherwise, right? What am I missing here? Can't bring another robot in here. Oh, you can right click to switch robots. I feel so stupid. Okay, not bad. I don't know why. I thought the because this room over here, there's another like robot control thing. I thought you had to control them separately. was my bad. Oops, wrong one. I don't know if that's far enough. I think it is. And we're in. Let's go.
手荒すぎない？チャンス！一気にやっちゃって。これでどうだ？よーし！いい一撃だ。制裁の時間だ。お仕置きの時間です。行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。すぐに排除します。かわすよ。あ、ペルソナデュオ。行くわよ。やるわよ。みんなお疲れ様。
What? Is the other guy not on the thing? He's not. Why? Hey. Did he move? That's where I left him on the platform. Just for safety, both of you guys stand on the platform. Wait, how do I get in there? Oh, you're a robot, your friend. Nice, okay. Just that easy. Yeah, that is everything over there, right? Good. Progress. Ooh, new dagger. What is this? Dealing damage with a skill, gain 3 Hunter Instinct. Be 2 damage is dealt, gain 1 stack of Instinct. Increase damage by 3.3% for 1 turn, stacks to 5 times. At 3 and 5 stacks, you get 6 and 9% crit rate, respectively. 12 and 18 crit damage. So it's just a damage thing for Wonder. I don't even know where to get the shard. Oh, there's 1 shard. I was gonna say, I think I've seen a shard in one of the shops, but I haven't really paid too much attention. But hey, 10% down. 10% is so little, guys. Should kill the rod if it leaves crash out anyway. Treasure.
重要なものがありそうね。調べてみない？
Gib.
ほう、これは悪くない。
By the time we finish with all this palace,
ここは安全そうね。
probably gonna have enough shit to max out another 2 characters as far as like levels.
行くぞ。今日もしっかり仕事しないとな。
Big room.
あれは貴重なものかもしれん。行くぞ。ラッキーだったね、坊主。
Yeah, sure. Fight me, guy. Oh, one enemy and he's weak to nuclear? Too easy. Probably don't need the highlight, but I'll probably use it anyway. Unless we get him like halfway, I might not bother. Yeah, we should be good without it. Didn't even need the highlight, dude. It's weird to finally see stuff that's weak to nuclear again. It's been a while. Cutscene. Ah, finally done with the work for today. Good job. Zap. Must keep working. Work, 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 work. What on earth is that device? The workers seem to have had a sudden change of mind. Brainwashing? Whatever the specifics, it's dangerous. We should find a way to stop it. Looks like they're here to stop us. Ikachesh. A dog? Dog? It's dog? Oops. Other one. Ooh, this one might actually be strong. Yeah, we might not be able to one-shot these guys. Maybe. Oh, so close. I thought we were fine putting the dots on the left guy. Even still, brainwashing? This too is a reflection of Akashi's cognition. In other words, he believes that if he tries hard enough, he can control anyone. Bastard, we're not letting him have his way. We'll stop him once and for all. All for once and once for all. Okay, so we have two. What does this one do? Nothing? Okay, good. This will be the robot controller. Assume that opens the door to us. Shadow's blocking the way looks formidable. We just fought only minutes ago. I would like to avoid consecutive confrontations. You loser. I may have a suggestion. What if we turn their mind control device against them? But, of course, we won't use it to cause harm, just to avoid fighting. Use it to calm their hearts. They won't want to fight or steer their movements away from us and such. I'm not sure if the device will work on enemy shadows, but it's worth trying. Right. I don't feel great about controlling other people, like Kakashi. What do you think? I don't want to. Altering the connection between chips will change how they think. Yo, boss. You just get sucked into the Shadow's brain? It's not that, we're simply manipulating them via mind control. A screen displays their inner thoughts abstractly represented as chips and wires. We're connecting the chips and wires to a new thought. A new thought can be formed, which is to say, if we reset current combinations of chips by creating different connections, we should be able to change their thoughts. What? By using this device, we can make ourselves privy to Shadow's innermost thoughts. Currently, this one believes that Akashi's orders are always right. By connecting different chips within the thought's wonder. I was like guarding this place because there's no point in staying here. I should go somewhere else. Seems we changed the Shadow's mind just as we had hoped. Sure, but it's so scary. Rewriting what's going on in someone's head? Indeed, I understand your reservations. Is it really okay for us to use something like this? Doesn't it make us as bad as Akashi? A bit of an exaggeration, is it not? We're hardly abusing this ability. Moreover, if you wish to change Akashi's heart, we must avoid unnecessary combat at all costs. I agree, I wouldn't go so far as to call it a necessary evil, but I believe we should condone its use to a certain degree. I'd rather just fight everything, dude. I'd rather just fight everything. Yo, Civ. Am I done gooning? Not even close. Oh, for Dragoon? Yeah. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon is done. I thought you meant the other kind of gooning. Now we're Persona gooning.
Albelz! Persona Duo! 速攻でやりましょう。行くわよ。やるわよ。お疲れ様。
Door won't open. Hold on, isn't that that shadow doesn't appear to be hostile. Way to fight. I don't wanna. I want the item. Fine, we'll change their mind first. Jeez. Crazy people. Looks like they won't give up anything that chest I won't give up that chest for anything. It must be important. Try and change their mind. Share. It's fun. Sharing is fun, guys. Give me. Okay. Well, this guy. This is their mind. Shadow is firmly convinced of their strength. Can't beat it if he thinks he's strong. Okay. Well, no, because I'm his enemy, so he would be thinking me. Me weak. The shadow left the room. Looks like there's another control room. Maybe there's a hint about Kashi's treasure here. What's up with them? Looks like they're in pain. Something's not right. Just a guess, but maybe it's something to do with the red light. Boom. I agree. I say we find a way to turn the lights off. Switches appear to be on the second floor. Let's go. Yeah, but Civ. Look at this. Look at this. This is all we've done so far. Look at all this. And there's a whole nother. There's so many floors. Look at all these. Ah, there's so much map. We are 20% done though, or so it says. Gotta change this guy's mind again. Thinks the treasure chest is valuable. How about we change that? Can't connect to... I don't get it. Said I couldn't connect anything, but we could still change it. Weird. Oh, a safe room. And yeah, the game is pretty handholdy. I do wish at times it wasn't as handholdy as it is. Stay focused, he says. I am so damn focused, you don't even know. Got him. I mean, arguably they have designed it, they just haven't released it yet. Because this game is actually a year behind its actual... The version of it I'm playing is a year behind what they're actually playing, or what the actual game is like. Kind of crazy to think, but yeah. Why? How? So the game was originally released in other regions. So the game has multiple servers, but certain servers have been released for essentially a year longer than this one. And when they released a new server, they didn't want to release all the content that existed at the same time and just have like a whole bunch of the game available. So they essentially are following the same patch, like patch progression with the new servers, so that people can play through it like from start essentially. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I kind of like it, but only because I obviously didn't even know about the game when it was actually released. So for me personally, I think it's pretty good. Yes, I can. So there is actually a website that documents everything for the game, which is pretty crazy. So here, hold on. I can show. I think that'll work. Yeah. So this is the website, right? So if we go to characters, like these are the current characters that are in the game. But if you click this button that says show spoilers, it shows all the characters that are not currently released. And then you can like go and check all their information, and basically everything is just there. A lot of them are naked women. Yes. They keep doing summer editions of characters, which are essentially bikinis. These are the two that we got earlier last year. And then they're going to do it again next summer. And then the next summer. And then the next summer. They're going to have to, dude. They have to. That's how it is. But yeah, no, there's full information about everything in the game. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm very far behind in that sense. Yo, Halimar. See, Halimar wants the bikinis. I gotta be weird, Civ. Just enjoy the bikinis. Cats bikinis. Okay, don't do that, Civ. Don't do that. Oh, here's the cat. Meow. I think I've been to a beach twice in my life. What's the update? So this third palace got its final update, which is supposed to allow us to finish the whole thing. So essentially, more dungeon crawling, more story. was actually showing Civ. It's a lot of map that we have to go through. There's this, and there's like a bunch more areas. Long story short, we found that the principal is apparently also a bad guy. What? Aren't all principals bad guys? Beats me, man, maybe. As I thought, the lights control their subjects' minds. No telling what harmful effects this may have on us. Shut them all down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Did it. I shut them all down, guys. Now what? Now we go back, it says. Nah, the principal wasn't sniffing bikinis. He apparently was selling good grades to parents by like, you know, it's just like, I'll give your kids good grades and get them into a good college if you pay me. That kind of stuff. You know, principal stuff. We also found out he apparently has a gambling addiction, which is why he needs all this money. And in the meantime, he's being controlled by someone else, and we get to see more of their backstory now. Don't forget. That's what that says, guys. If any ghost ever writes that in blood on your wall, don't forget it. It could be that these snippets of Akashi's past don't come from a desire or recognition or an idealization of the past. What? Well, judging by the message, they could be a stop Kashi from forgetting whatever it is his warped desires in the first place. It's a possibility. I don't know what might have happened to him to twist him so severely. Whatever it is, we can watch what happens next. Put on the glasses. Let's go. Movie time. Oharu presents Kids Club Clash. Whoa, Akashi did this show too. I used to love this one. They'd bring on totally different clubs from schools across the country to compete. Like Kendo Club, Cooking Club. Yeah, I remember some of the challenges would get really heated. Then the club president would start crying or something. It was so dramatic. Sounds like fun. Yes, never watched much TV, but that description does sound entertaining. Kids Club Clash was my proposal, wasn't it? So why are you the one being credited for it? Hey. You got a lot on your plate already, don't you? Traveling the country to fill all those dams? Film all those dams. You really do need a lot of experience under your belt to pull off a show like this during prime time. But don't worry. I've got the discerning eye to turn this fledgling idea into a hit TV sensation. Leave it to me. But no, Thank you so much. It's an honor to be chosen for this project. Not at all. I couldn't call it a show without my host on that note. I'll see you at the hotel for dinner tonight, right? You know it. Oh shit. Wait, sorry, Akashi, but I hope you understand this is a golden opportunity for my career. But hey, people still need exploring dams, so keep at it. LeChonk, she's about to get porked for her career? My god, no. Does that mean, put it bluntly, Akashi had both his proposal and his partner stolen from him while he sunk into anonymous mediocrity? Yeah, I can see how that'd mess someone up. But it doesn't mean we can let him off the hook for his own wrongdoings. Next. Dude's girlfriend left him for the producer that stole his pitch. That's rough. That is rough, buddy. You pitch an idea. Dude steals it and then takes his girl. Can't get past the red light. Must be a switch nearby. Bet you there's a switch nearby, guys. The dead end. I'm gonna kill this guy. He can't be alive in a dead end. That's not how that works. Treasure! Gimme. Use a lockpick. You got it. Pick the lock right off of it. Up. Found the switch, guys. Oh god, it's so blurry. My head. You too? My eyes are all blurry. Be on guard, I sense a large number of shadows. Kill them all. What are they doing? Well, shadows gathered together. They might be plotting. Plotting? No, it feels more like a trial or public judgment. You entered that place without permission and stole an important data chip. Do you have anything to say in your defense? I'll take your silence as an acceptance of guilt. You're a fool to have betrayed Akashi. Now for your punishment. Punishment! 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 Do it. Wind was right on the money. That guy in the middle is about to get rocked. Boom. But from what I can tell, that worker did not admit his guilt at all. Rather, the influence of the light is preventing him from speaking. Surely seems that way. Did you hear the shadow accuse the worker of going to that place? Well, if he really did go there, he should know its location. My thoughts exactly. We should save him. I want to rescue the worker. We'll have to take care of that light first. We need to put a stop to the rather large mind-clouding device. To accomplish that, we need to shut down the surrounding 3 energy devices. Seeing as those devices sit within the range of the mind clouder, we won't be able to shut them off directly. What do? If we use a robot insusceptible to mental influence, we can shut it down without an issue. So I suggest find a robot. We need 3 of them, guys. Oh, look, a robot. Oh, wait, no, it's just treasure. My bad. Basically a robot. What is this? No time to go running off. I was looking for a robot, dude. Buddy. Yeah, well, the robot's not in there. I go up? No? Anyone seeing a robot anywhere? Oh wait, there's a big ass exclamation mark. I bet you he's in here. He wasn't in here. That was just a save point. Exclamation mark. Oh, now it's in that door I tried going in before. Of course it is. I didn't go to the save point first. Oh, Jesus. Ugh, there's so many rooms. Fight me. Oof, what a bathroom, dude. Yeah, it's just like before. Starting to piss me off. Make it stop. Device must be responsible. I know a similar device back in the Central Plaza. If we stop that... You dare lay a hand on Akashi's masterwork? Unacceptable! It looks like it's time to take out the trash. I have to take out these shadows first. Hang in, guys. We can do it. I'm killing everything in one rotation. You think I give a damn, dude? Basically, just gotta sneeze on them all. We too strong. It might take 2 rotations, we'll see. We'll try to get it done in one. It's one down. Nice. Easy. Did it. Enemies don't even get a turn, dude. It's crazy. Did it. It's off. Yeah, there's a lot of noodles everywhere. Not letting you break them, and I hate it. Turn that one off. Where are you? Turn that one off. Where are you? It's not blurry anymore. It'd take a great deal of care when interacting with the devices. Treasure. Greetings, mind control robot. How may I assist you? Make your way to the plaza. Yeah, it's one. We'll go back. Yeah, hold on. Anything I miss? Doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind. We can go back. Ah, I did miss something. Nice, nice. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna take that as a decent stopping point for today. Ugh. Let's duck out of this place. It's an online game. There is no saving. It does it for you. Look at that. 41 out of 43 stories. You just have to view all the dude's memories and discuss with Igor. What do we got here? Treasure chests. 20 treasure chests. Open 50 in this half of the palace. This one was just whatever. And that one's another mess. Okay.
何かご用？まだまだ伸びしろがあるってことに。いい
Level
感
up.
じじゃない。待ってるわ。行きましょう。
Tutorials. Did it. So wait, are there new video things? No. Okay. Well, appreciate everyone for hanging out. We actually got decently far. It's not like we got nothing done. Let's say we probably got a quarter of it-ish. But there was also a lot of nonsense at the beginning, so maybe like 2 more streams. We'll see. I'm sure we can fly through this pretty quick. And then once this is done, we'll do Paper Mario. But yeah. Appreciate it, guys. If I don't see you around, enjoy your weekends. Otherwise, take care and see you tomorrow, maybe. Have a good one, guys.